And now to a slightly happier note, Israel is marking the 120th anniversary of Theodor Herzl's visit to the region today, 70 years after the establishment of the state. The World Zionist Organization marking this day, during which there will be a reconstruction of the Herzl tour and its delegation in Israel. The tour passes through important points visited by the group, and our diplomatic correspondent Mike Wagenheim is there for us in Tel Aviv. Mike, of course, Herzl, a very important figure in Israeli history. What are you learning today about the father of modern Zionism?
And I'm sorry, we're in the middle of a party here. It's very loud, but we are at the corner of Rothschild and Herzl here in Tel Aviv for this celebration, 120th anniversary of the visit of the visionary of the Jewish state, Theodor Herzl, here to Eretz Yisrael. Big celebration going on behind us right now. Theodor Herzl has actually joined us here. There'll be celebrations throughout the day, not only here in Tel Aviv, but at Mikveh Yisrael near the city of Cologne, where Theodor Herzl met the Chancellor of Germany, Wilhelm II, really setting the stage for the advancement of Zionism throughout the world. We'll make our way to Jerusalem later on in the day for a ceremony to mark the anniversary at Mount Herzl as well. We're joined here by Mir Simantal, a tour guide at Mount Herzl. What can you tell us about today's ceremonies and the importance of them today?
Well, today, 120 years ago, Herzl visited Israel. He came basically exactly to here. He visited all over Israel, and so we're just celebrating him coming to visit today. The visionary of the state coming to visit the state that actually, ended up establishing after him. So it's very exciting.
Do you sense there's some excitement here for these celebrations today?
I think you can see. We're all really, really excited to be here, and we brought dances, we brought food, we have a whole tour bus. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I'm very excited. So
it seemed that way. Thank you so much for joining us, Mara.
No problem.
Again, amen celebrations throughout the day here, starting with this parade down the streets of Tel Aviv.
Mike, I hope you can still hear me. It sounds like a very festive environment there. What else is planned today after this party in the streets of Tel Aviv?
As I mentioned, next we'll be heading to Mikveh Yisrael, which is near the current-day city of Cologne. That is where Theodor Herzl originally met with the Chancellor of Germany, Wilhelm II, to tell him about his plan for his cause to establish a Jewish state. It was interpreted at the time as a stamp of approval from Wilhelm II. It really wasn't, but that's how the world interpreted it. And again, that really advanced the cause of Zionism. We'll then go to Ness Ziona, a city south of here, for another celebration to mark a parade and a recreation of an event in which Theodor Herzl took part in during his lone trip here to Eretz Yisrael before he passed away in the early 20th century. Later on, a trip to Jerusalem. Of course, every other street here is named after Herzl. We'll be going to Mount Herzl, the National Cemetery, to finish up the day with a ceremony there. Again, 120 years since the first and only visit for Theodor Herzl in Terzu. If you will it, it's no longer a dream. He was the visionary of the Jewish state. 120 years now since he visited Eretz Yisrael.
All right, Mike Wagenheim, our diplomatic correspondent. I see Herzl there behind you with a drink. Tell him L'chaim from us. Thank you, Mike, for joining us for this.